How's it going, everybody? This is Darrin with GuitarControl.com bringing you this video lesson. Today I want to show you this kind of a cool lick. It's kind of a bluesy, kind of a little bit of country and blues kind of mixed together and stuff. It's easier to play than it looks, so it's like one of those, I've always talked about that before. I like those licks that sound harder than they are. Anyway, be sure to click on the link in the description for the tabs, and let's get close up and take a look at what we got here. Alright, so primarily this is going to be, it's all in the minor pentatonic scale, in the box pattern, the first box pattern. And we're in the key of E, so this scale would start on the 12th fret of the low E string. So we've got 12, 15, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 15, 12, 15. And there are going to be a couple of additional notes and some passing tones and things like that, and we'll address that when we get there. Alright, so the first thing we do is we do a slide from nowhere to the 14th fret of the D string. So, it doesn't matter where you start. I'm starting, approximately about the 9th or the 10th fret. You slide into that, and then we go to the 12th fret of the G string with your first finger, and then back to, and then back to the 14th fret of the D string. So, then we're going to go back to the 3rd string, to the G string, and I've got my first finger on the 12th fret, my second finger on the 13th fret, and my third finger on the 14th fret, and we're going to do a bend, whole step bend, and we're going to hold that. Now this is probably the most difficult part in this, is we're going to bend, and then we're going to take our 4th finger and we're going to bar it across the high E and the B string at the 15th fret. And then we're going to bend and hold that bend, and then we pick strings. We go E, B, and then to the G and release it. And then from there we go back to the 12th fret of the G string. So slowly. And then from there we go back to the 14th fret of the D string with your 3rd finger, back to the 12th fret of the G string, and then we're going to do a hammer on to the 13th fret. Now, what that does there is that adds the major third into the minor scale. So that's what really kind of gives it that kind of a country sound. We got that. I really like that. And after we do that hammer on, then we go to the 14th fret of the D string. So that's like so we look at it this way, as this is like the first half of the lick. Oh, wait a minute, I actually left a part out. After we go back to, so we do the bend, go to the 12th fret of the G string, to the 14th fret of the D string, and then you take that 3rd finger and you roll it up to the 14th fret of the G string. And then back to, so you're on the D string 14, G string 14, back to the D string 14, and then you go to the 12 on the G string with the hammer on, and then end there. So. Alright, so that's the first half. Now for the second half, we're going to start on the 12th fret of the D string, and we're going to pick and do a hammer onto the 14th fret and then pull off back to 12. And then we go to the 14th fret of the A string with your third finger, and then we're going to do this passing tone. We're going to go to the 13th fret with your second finger, and then the 12th fret. So that there, that's your blue note. So what that is, actually, it's a flat 5 in the scale, but they call that the blue note. So you descend that down and then slide to the 10th fret. And then from there to the 12th fret of the low E with your third finger. So, and then back to the 10th fret of the A string, and then you're going to pick and do a hammer on to the 11th fret, and then finally follow that with the 14th fret of the D string with your fourth finger. And you want to hear that ring out over the top of each other. So you get that nice, that right there, I think it sounds really nice. So that whole second half, like that. Alright, so the entire sequence, really slow. Whoops. Try that again. Alright, so I hope that you found that useful and you got something out of it. Be sure to give me a thumbs up if you like the lesson, and leave a comment down below if there's something that you'd like to see either myself or one of the other instructors at GuitarControl.com do in a future lesson. Alright, so that's all I've got for you today. Thanks for watching, and until next time.